Before this video starts, I wanted to remind everyone that my PC Specialist discount code is still active. So if you want to have a little browse, see what they've got to offer, link in the description and use that code for a discount. Well, hey there guys, how is it going? It has been a week, at least a week for a lot of you since I last uploaded. And those of you who are regulars to the channel will know that that is extremely rare for me. I'd also like to mention that if you're not already, make sure you follow me on Instagram. It's just JAYEX23, exactly the same as my YouTube channel. I plan on posting some stories on there. I wanted to do a little bit of real life stuff outside of YouTube just to mix it up a little bit. So follow me on there if you want to keep up to date with things that's going on with me and maybe see some content from me that isn't all YouTube and gaming stuff. Now in this episode, I am going to show you the beginnings of me making an Ark PvP pyramid. It's something that I've wanted to do for a long time, and I thought it'd just be a fun build I could do, something fresh and a little bit different as to what I normally make when I play Ark. Now, because I have been quite inactive this week and absent, I guess, for those of you who just follow the YouTube, I thought I'd fill you guys in a little bit with what I've been up to. So while waiting for the servers that I play on to wipe, I decided to go into the spectator mode that the admin let me have and just see what was about. And of course, frustratingly, Ark Survival Evolved, or should we call it Ark Meshing Evolved, there was a lot of meshing going on. However, it was kind of fun watching these guys just, even though I was calling them out in chat, telling them I was watching, still continuing to do so. Now obviously this is one of the main reasons that a lot of us aren't really playing much Ark at the moment, and even as someone of myself who's currently playing on unofficials, it still makes it quite unattractive because now so many people know how to mesh, and it's even easier to mesh on unofficial servers than it is on official servers, so it kind of puts you off a little bit. Now we have heard from the devs a bit, they've been a bit more vocal about what they're trying to do, but in all honesty they've just had long-winded ways of saying it's a very, very difficult thing to do. We've seen lots of things that you guys have suggested and we're trying our best to implement them. So is it going to be something that's solved? I'm not sure. It's definitely left a bad taste in the mouth. I don't know about you guys, but for me especially when it comes to my attitudes towards the game at the moment. Now obviously this puts me in a difficult position because I don't want to let you guys down with a lack of content. I do love creating videos, however there has to be the passion and the drive there to make the content because it has to be from a place of enjoyment, it has to be something I'm excited about, and I don't want to upload anything that I might consider lackluster. So although it is kind of difficult for me to make videos on this game at the moment, I have been thinking about ideas of how I can evolve my content a little bit and what kind of content I can do for you guys, because I know there is a lot of people out there who want some stuff to watch. So I waited for the 29th of March to roll around. I'd mentioned to you guys previously in another episode that is when I was waiting to start playing Ark again. I was going to wait for the wipe, start a brand new series all over again with that fresh wipe and get back into the Ark playthrough stuff that I love doing. So right here is actually where I was going to cut in the footage of me starting off an episode, you know, like I traditionally do. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to an episode in the brand new series. But for some reason, that footage just does not seem to be on my hard drive. I checked the recycle bin and it's not there. It blows my mind. I could have swear that I saved that. Anyway, what it basically is like I say, me introducing a brand new series and then deciding where I was going to build this PvP pyramid. Now I was thinking, first of all, I'm going to build it in the swamp because I haven't actually seen anyone build a swamp base. With there being no rafts on these servers, it's kind of tricky to raid people that are near water, or it's definitely not as easy as it might be if there were rafts on the server. What I decided instead was to go to the desert. Sounds like a cool idea, right? A pyramid in the desert, just like in Egypt, would be super fun. So I head on over to the desert, start off making my pyramid. So we're going to skip into some footage here where I've started the base and it's progressing nicely. Alright, a little bit of progression here, but not much, but I thought I'd chime in with what's happening at the moment. I put my force field to maximum range, and actually could go out a little bit further if I end up putting it higher up. But I thought it might be cool to do the pyramid the size of a force field, but it might be able to... Oh no, it wouldn't actually, that's right, it would be smaller if I raised it up. Interesting, it would be a little bit bigger if I put it down, but... I quite like this size. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's as big as I wanted, but it might have to do. I don't know. At least for starters. I do want this to be a really cool big pyramid build. Now, I think this will have to do. I don't have to go like too hard, and it's too hard to cover with turrets. You've got to remember, you need a lot of turret coverage on these to make it work. So yeah, I think this is actually going to be it. I'm going to start working on turning this into a square and then getting this pyramid made. So as you can see there, everything started with good intentions. Now, I had been up a long time at this point, guys. I got up super early in the morning. I played Rust all day with my friend, waited for the servers to wipe. They didn't end up wiping until like 10, 11 p.m. And then I didn't get on them until like 2, 3 a.m. So I'm super tired here, but I'm driven. I really want to build this pyramid. I really, really want it to be an epic, cool build. I've been waiting for a week and a half to get back into Ark, deliver this new series for you guys and get things going. Now, as you're gonna see, I went pretty ham. So here's a little mini montage of me starting to get this pyramid together. And this wasn't easy, guys, by the way, because it was being so awkward with the foundations and the ceilings and all that kind of thing. But anyway, I thought it was a pretty cool little montage. So there I was, being a PvP building beaver, just absolutely going at this build, trying my hardest to stay awake and alert to make this pyramid work, knowing not only have I got to finish this build off, but then I've got to stick all the turrets on it and get all the turrets filled up so that it doesn't all go to waste and get raided while I'm offline overnight. But eventually this build started to wear me down. It started getting really tricky sorting out the foundations to actually make the roofs work properly. I didn't want to have to foundation the whole thing. It was being a real nightmare, guys. It honestly was. Now eventually I couldn't even put enough foundations down to build this thing. I didn't realize there was a limit on the foundations in the area, which was 300, and at the size that I had made this area, I could not get enough foundations down to actually support the whole slope structure that I wanted. So it had become an absolute nightmare at this point. Not only had it taken many hours for me to get this far and I'd have many hours to go, but it looked like I couldn't even finish the build because I couldn't put enough foundations down to even do it. And at this point there was no way I was starting again, and I realized that if I just logged off at this point, then that's also going to be game over, because it's just going to get wiped while I'm not there, because the turrets are all in a weird position and they don't properly cover the base. So then, to top this all off, the server decides to restart just as I'm thinking I don't really want to keep on doing this and I might have to lose all of this progress over the last few hours. And here's actually my live reaction to that happening. Oh, well, perhaps this is a massive oversight on my behalf, but I can't make this pyramid because I can't put enough foundations down. I need to have like a couple more rings. Foundation limit is 300. I've tried getting rid of foundations that are inside, but that makes the ceiling drop. I literally need about 100 more ceilings. I've asked the admin if he could maybe up it a little bit so I can try and get this build done, but he's gone to bed, and by the time I wake up someone will have probably raided this. So I think that's it for tonight. I'm gonna have to wait to see what this restart's about. So I did wait for the restart and see if the server was going to come back up, but I'm glad I went to bed in the end, because the server didn't come up for another 8 hours. The main admin had gone to bed, so if I'd have been waiting there for another 8 hours, I think I would have just collapsed anyway. So yeah, it just completely killed all my enthusiasm. It was a real massive punch in the stomach. It just made me not want to play Ark at that point at all, and I kind of felt like this whole new series that I was going to start this week, just throw it in the bin. It's not going to happen, and I didn't really know what to do. So in all honesty, I've just kind of felt lost this week. I didn't really have the inspiration or the enthusiasm to make a fresh Ark series. I didn't know what servers to play on. I couldn't find any that I wanted to play on. The classic PvP playlist is just not appealing to me at all. I don't really want to play Big Tribe Ark anymore. It's not really for me. I don't see myself ever going back to that. Maybe I will go back to official, but as I said in the previous video, I was super disappointed that they didn't bring out solo or duo official servers. I would have been all over that, but this classic PvP thing, I don't know, it just didn't sound like a good idea to me. Now, some of you might be wondering about the Rust content. Earlier, like I guess it would be 2 weeks ago now, I did start a bit of a Rust series. However, I got really demotivated last week when one of the videos just didn't seem to publish at all. So I just took it down. I thought, this can't be right. It obviously hasn't published properly. Now, that was a bit premature of me, because I uploaded it and it only had 500 views after a few hours, which is obviously quite low for my channel. So I made it private when it had 500 views, and I was like, just forget that one. Didn't really publish very well. Now, the next day I log on to YouTube and that video has nearly 3,000 views, even though I privated it when it had 500. So obviously it was a bit of a problem with the YouTube algorithm. I'm sorry to you guys who watched that video and wanted me to upload another one maybe very soon after, but I thought that people either just weren't watching it or that YouTube was not publishing it properly. But it seems like it was just a problem with the YouTube uploading system. Now, those of you that do follow me on Twitch, and I highly recommend you do that for these periods where I don't make much YouTube content, will know that I've been streaming Rust, also a few other games, but I've really been enjoying learning Rust. Not particularly good at it, I don't know loads about it, but that's also kind of the appeal for me at the moment. It's a game where I can learn a whole new set of rules, a whole new set of content for me to enjoy and just consume, and there's a lot of good things that have been done over there. Now, we're not great, we're not the best, as you will see here as I kind of intersect some of my Rust adventures. All right, if we see anyone, mate, we've got to stick together now. I can hear someone outside. I don't know if we should attack this guy who's outside.
Yeah, do it. Let's go.
It sounds like he's got metal tools. Right. There you come, lad.
Close the door.
Oh, I see a player down. Right, let's go for this guy. Follow me, dude. Dim. Oh, the tension. The tension's
real, mate.
He's running away. He's trying to get some space between us and him before he turns and shoots. Oh, headshot him. Hit him again. I've hit him again. Chase him. He's going to be low.
Oh, they got me in the head.
Oh, they got me in the head. I'm dead. Are you down?
No.
Oh, see if you can get him, Ghibli. Oh, I'm going for it here, mate.
Surprise, I'm starving once more. Bit nippy up here, mate. I can get some more wood,
I
mate.
upgraded that to stone by accident. Oh well. Yeah, we need a lot of wood, mate. We need 1,000 for the TC, and I've already run out. Oh god, yeah, I was trying to upgrade to stone. I was like, what can I do? Odd. Oh, you got a friend, have you? Alright, I'll come talk to your friend.
Why is he not killing you, but he killed me?
He did kill me. He just killed me now.
Oh.
He's just trying to be funny. Look at that. Oh no, some of these... Oh no, these walls are the wrong way, or they're just stone? The walls are the wrong way around. When did that happen?
You really are someone else, mate.
Oh, mate.
I told you.
He's built. He's built in our base.
I'm in our base, mate.
No, he's built at our base.
Mate.
Right, Ghibli, we've got two options here, right?
Go ahead, caller.
We either build a little wood crap shack as soon as possible anywhere, or we try and run like over into somewhere that we want to build. I tell you what, let's just see where you spawned in, and we'll meet like inland halfway between us. See if we can meet up.
Then, boys.
Oh, I just got murdered. Oh, I nearly killed him. Just absolutely.
Base, mate.
Oh, I just nearly nailed someone.
Did you? You cheeky boy, mate.
I'm chasing him. This guy's getting bored of running. I think this is the guy that I hit with a hatchet. Oh, he's gonna get me. God damn it, my hatchet's in his face. Oh, I nearly got him. I literally threw my hatchet and it was in his face. I wouldn't bother doing that, mate. It does like no damage.
Boom. Boom. Ah, you capped him up. Need some food. I think you just get lucky with your runs, mate. Bit of being quick, bit of being lucky. That's what it is, mate.
That's exactly what it is.
Oh, this is not killing this wolf. Mate, the wolf's drowning, mate. What?
Hey guys, yo, don't kill me. I'm got anything on me. Jesus. Guys, chill. Chill, dude. Chill. Jesus, guys, you're so bloodthirsty so early. What are you doing, kid?
Yeah.
Enjoy the rock, kid. Look at ya with your leather on and crossbow.
Yeah, I think.
So that has been a bit of fun. I don't see myself becoming a Rust channel or anything like that, but maybe I will live stream it a bit more. Perhaps we'll bring some Rust content eventually, but I don't think that my audience is quite ready for that yet. Now, I would like to end this episode with a nice little bit of 3D pool. Completely strange, I know, but I've actually been having fun with this free-to-play pool game. This sounds really strange, but this isn't sponsored or anything. I've been playing a pool game on my phone, and I thought there must be something on Steam that I can play. And I found this free-to-play pool game that we've been playing. So if you want to check that out, it's called 3D Poolians or something like that. Either way, I found out that I'm actually pretty decent at this. Got a few easy ones. Let's do this. Oh, it does go. Oh. But anyway, that wraps up today's video, guys. Super strange one. I haven't made a video like this ever, I don't think. That's not like a standard one game playthrough. Hope you guys were entertained either way, and I'm going to see what I can come up with for some ideas this week. Now, if you've made it to the end of the video, you probably are a super hardcore fan, and I massively appreciate that. So I want to hear your feedback. Give me some inspiration. Maybe I'll pick up one of your ideas and run with it. Who knows? Someone somewhere has some awesome ideas that will get me going again. But that's it for now, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.